my friends, my name's Leona and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing some jelly soaps, and if you've never seen a jelly soap, they're pretty cool. So the first thing we're going to need is unflavored gelatin, and I just buy the Great Value. They come in these little packets. So we're going to need 2 of them. In a bowl. Super simple. This is like the most simple thing to do. And even if you want to do it with like your kids or your grandkids, you can. I mean, it's very simple to do. So the next thing that you're going to need is a cup and a half warm water. And my tap water gets really, really hot, so I can take it right out of the tap. If your water doesn't get real hot, I would suggest, putting it in the microwave for a little bit. That would be my suggestion. I mean, you guys do you. So it's, for one batch, it's 3/4 of a cup of water and 1 package of gelatin. I put this recipe down in the description for you guys because it's so super easy to do. Okay, so just stir it up until it is dissolved. Dissolved. We're good. So the next thing you're going to do is, this is the soap that I'm using. It's just the Amazon brand of soap. I mean, it's an Amazon brand. It's Salamo, I guess it's called. Clear liquid hand soap. So obviously if you're using 1.5 of the water. You're going to use 1.5. Cat, go. Like I told you guys, I have cats. And that particular one is a pain in my butt. So yeah, you're using equal parts. I can't see. Equal parts of water and soap. So, put this. Okay. That in. And if you guys are doing purges right now in your house, like I have been, might I suggest that you take some of your old measuring cups, rubber spatulas, that kind of thing, and use them for your crafts. And that's just a suggestion. You don't have to, but why buy new? And then you're going to use a teaspoon of salt. This particular spoon is from a set of spoons that I had, that I've got this one, the 1/8, and I don't remember, and the 1/4. That's all I have left of the set. Where in the heck did my spoons go? It makes no sense to me. Do you guys ever have that happen where all of a sudden everything will disappear on you? Now the other thing that I do, and you don't have to, if you have a soap that is scented nicely, then you wouldn't have to do this, obviously. For me, I use the vitamin E oil, and I just kind of squirt some in. I don't know how much that was, honestly. And then you can use your essential oils. This is the Japanese cherry blossom, or you could use something like eucalyptus. I don't know. I'm going to use the eucalyptus this time, but I think the last ones that I made was, I think it was a Japanese cherry blossom. I can't remember. So I'm going to say for a double batch, you're going to use probably like 60 drops. This is your preference though. If you make a batch and it's not strong enough for you, obviously in the next batch you can make more, or you can add some. All right, you're gonna add some as a topping to the soap. I'm not sure that would work, but I'm thinking it would. All right, so this is not coming out right, so I'm just gonna go for it and sprinkle some in. Then you're gonna give it another whirl. Get that all combined. Oh, I can smell the eucalyptus. So that might be a really good way to figure it out too. I've only made these a few times. I'm no expert. Okay, and then if you want, you're gonna use, like this is green and this is blue. I'm going to use green because it's eucalyptus. So just some food coloring in there. And again, to your liking, whatever color you want it to be, that's the color you can make it. Just start with 4 drops and see how dark that gets. Oh, that's a pretty green. Yeah, that's a good green. Or you can make it blue, you can make it red, you can make it yellow, whatever. Combine some colors and make it your own. All right, so I'm gonna move this and the water. And this is the mold that I'm using. These are pretty darn big. I was not actually expecting them to be that big when I ordered them. Honestly though, it's good for the soap. So, what you're gonna do is, I've got stools under this, just so you guys know. Magic of television, right? Okay, so, of course cat hair, not that it's gonna matter. So, I set them up, I'm gonna grab one more. Woo! Not cool. It is not one of my plants that are rooting down. Get damaging, I'm sure. Okay. So this came in a package of 4. Again, Amazon. It's an Amazon order. So I think it's in another video that I've already made up. But these were, I don't know, maybe a 4-pack for, I don't remember. I'll have to look it up and I'll hopefully remember to put it down in the description. Okay, so we're this far. So now what you're gonna do, you can do it right out of this bowl if you want. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna actually put it in here because it's gonna be easier to pour. And that's the only reason why. Woo! I can smell the eucalyptus. Yum. These are gonna be wonderful. Okay, now this froth on the top, you're going to want to try and get as much of it off as you can, because otherwise you're going to have it bubbles inside and on top, and yeah, you don't want all the bubbles. Just get as much as you can up. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just do it this way. And the way you're going to frothy, bubbly soap. You don't want that to happen until you get your hands wet. Alright. Next thing that you're going to do, this is plain alcohol. I got this from the Dollar Tree, I believe. No, Walmart. So just a little spray bottle. Plain rubbing alcohol in here. And you're going to want to spray your cups. And what that does is it prevents bubbles. And you just pour them in. And you can fill them as deep as you want or as shallow as you want. I'm going to try and make 12 of these, so I'm not going to fill them all the way up. And what's nice is, I mean, the way you're going to set these up is you're going to put them in your refrigerator. Or if you live in a cold climate, like I do, I'm here in Wisconsin. So I'm going to actually put them, I have an enclosed back hall. I'm going to actually put them in there. Because I have that ability to. And if you do too, that's awesome. I would do that. They have to sit for, I'd say about an hour and a half, 2 hours to set up right. So I'm actually going to take this. Ooh. Be careful, Leona. I'm just going to set these over here for the moment. I will get them out my back hall. But the magic of the video. I've got some here. And I've actually, let me grab the other ones too. Alright. So these I already made so that I could show you what they did, you guys what they look like. Alright, so all you do is pop them out. Now that one, these are getting warm being in the house. So they're already getting warm, you don't want that. But that's what they look like. I didn't put them in the refrigerator. These I kind of swirled, I will be honest with you. I took the food coloring and I swirled them a little bit. I think I'm going to put these back outside before I take the rest of them out. But this is what they look like when I took them out before. These are the last ones I made. And these are perfect. So that's what they look like. I take them out, they look like that. And jiggly. So that's one of them. And then I will actually, what I'll do is, I'll take this one because it busted up. And we'll go in here. Like this. And I'll show you how they work as far as washing your hands. Yeah, see, I won't swirl them again like that because there's a lot of blue. So I would just mix the color in. Put that there. And as you can see, they lather. It does lather. So that's good. I mean, your hands aren't turning blue, obviously, from swirling them like that. But, you know, if you're not using the whole thing, you're going to have to put it somewhere where it's not going to turn something blue. Whereas the other ones, they're not like that. But this one I swirled, trying to get more of a tie-dye effect, I guess you could say. Yeah, and it didn't quite work out the way I planned. I put too much in. So, live and learn, right? So, my hands are nice and clean now. And this one has also got vitamin E in it. Whoa, that one just slid right down. So these got vitamin E in it. My hands, because they're in water so often, My hands get very, very dry. I don't know if you guys have the same problem, but I do have a suggestion. If your hands are really dry, I'll show you mine in a second, how dry mine get, and it's terrible. Mine gets so dry that they turn very, let's go back in the light so you can see better. Hi. Okay, so my hands get so dry that, I don't know if you can see it, but they kind of start to crack and split. So what I do, after you're done washing your hands, you can take the vitamin E oil, just as it is. Squirt some on your hand and put it directly on your skin. Quite honestly, it works wonderful as a lotion even. So you can do that too, and I do that. Or if you want to brighten up your tattoos, that's a great way to brighten up your tattoos. So that is it. That is how I do my soaps. And like I said, I'm going to put the recipe down in the...
Call from 502-630-5840.
Every time I do a video, I get a phone call. So anyways, I'm going to put that down in the description so you guys can try it yourselves. It's a lot of fun. The kids love it. The kids absolutely love it. They have helped me make these. So they had fun with that. You guys have a great day, and I will catch you very soon. Take care. Bye.